Alright, so here's the 61 pastel blue. Uh, got it out of the spray booth, and it looks pretty good. The body's pretty straight. There's not many. You saw the stuff I had on the roof was a few places. This door was super bad. It's really stretched. So take a look at that. Got a fat run right here. I have to sand that out. The only one. This fender's a little wavy, but you can't really see it. If you look at it, you can't see it. So this one had a little damage. This fender had some damage. Let's look at the front where they were really bad. There's your beat fender. That one had bullet holes all over it. They used a puller, and then the apron what was put on. This is the other fender that was really bad shape. There's little signs of something around here, but I didn't worry about cleaning that up because the grill's going to cover that. So now this fender here was really bad. See if you can see about every angle there. Can't really see much of anything. It had a little wave in it. You really can't see it looking at it in person. And we got this side here. Look down this side, it's pretty straight. Not many waves in it. Not really much of anything. A little orange peel. I'll sand that out and buff it. This is that inexpensive clear, and it buffs out beautiful. So this is before buffing. This is just raw paint. So if it looks this good when it's just raw paint, by the time you assemble it, you put everything together, it's going to look really, really nice. So a lot of you guys that go and paint your car, you kind of get done, you go, oh man, it doesn't look very good. There's some problems here and there. By the time you get done assembling it, you see hardly anything. Now this deck lid, I got a little bumpy lump right here in the line. I knew I'd have something in this. I didn't want to spend that much time on it because it was really bad. This was worse than the front hood, which I'll show you in a second. But if you think your car is going to look, you get it painted or whatever, and you look at it, you go, oh man, by the time this thing's buffed out and everything is put on it, you're really not going to see much of anything. It'll be sitting right at a show with all the show cars, and it'll just blend in. You won't really notice. So like this here, did I worry about that? No, because that's going to get covered. Let's look at this here. So this is the hood this hood almost had a little slight wave near the handle there. The metal was really stretched right there. The bottom part turned out pretty good. There's a pretty significant wave in here. You can't see it. Here and here, you can't see that. And this, I almost did the whole hood. I didn't use any Bondo. That's right. I definitely did not use any Bondo in this portion, and it was pretty wavy. And that was all hand pounded, and then a little bit of polyester glazing. Even this spot where there was a flat spot, pretty much the roundness of this hides a lot of that stuff, you guys. So a lot of time you can feel stuff. I can rub my hand on here and I can feel lumps and bumps a little bit. Can't see them hardly. I mean, you can if you really stop and look. If you look at it for yourself, they're there. You could spend enough time, you could figure it out. You could see, like in the roof, there's a little wavy stuff going on there. That's all hand blocking stuff. You could get that out, but this is the daily driver style job. It looks really nice when it's all assembled. It'll look really good. You're not gonna. Most people aren't gonna know the difference between this and the show car. But the show car is gonna spend about 3 times as much time. So you might spend, if you're a regular body man, you might spend 3 months on a show car that was in this condition, and then I could spend about 3 weeks doing this. So Depends on where your priorities are. I'd prefer driving instead of sanding. So some of you guys would prefer to sand. That's all you, not me. So anyway, got the wheels painted, working on the interior now, getting the stuff. This is going to get color sanded buff now. I'm going to use Menzerna and my 1500 grit on the DA system that I showed you on the green bus. I might show you a little bit about doing that on a bug. It's a little different because you don't want to be sanding with the DA much on your fenders without a foam pad, because it is round, and if you have a couple of nibs, which I do, they'll burn right through them pretty quickly. So I'll probably sand the tops of the fenders where their dust is, because there's quite a bit of dust in it. There's not a lot of orange peel really, except on the sides. There's a lot of dust in the top area, so I'll probably sand the tops with the DA, and then tops of the fenders, and then the rounded parts you sand that by with a foam pad, real thick foam pad, 3M. So anyway, it looks pretty good. I think yeah, I just decided that we're gonna go all original on this car. So because the car was so original, we're gonna go 100% original. It's my choice, my car. I could do whatever I want, slam it and everything else, but I'm not doing that. Not something like this. If you lower your car, you're just gonna end up getting it, crushing it. You'll hit something. Something will be in the road one day, and all of a sudden you'll front end will be in the windshield somewhere, or you'll hit a bump and or something like that, and your suspension will break, and you'll be sliding on your pan, and you'll run into somebody. I've been through all that stuff when I was younger. So anyway, we'll get the inside, start getting the inside put together. Wait for my glass to get my glass rubber. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the windows in. Might do another video on that. I've already got some videos on that, but I do have my tripod, so I can actually do one with the stuff in there. We're going to find out what the original color of the steering column and gear shifts are. It's hard to tell. I'm going to clean them off really good. There's not much paint left on them, and the steering column had like no paint left on it. So I'm going to go back to original on that. We're going to go with looks like basalt gray or silver beige or whatever it is interior that's to match the original two-tone. I'm going to go mohair headliner, and I'm going to do a video on installing the mohair headliner for you guys. New subscribers want to subscribe so you find out the ways to do. I'm going to show you how to do the seats. We're going to do a complete set of seats without using the foam pad system that you buy. Those things are like $200. I'm going to show you how to do it for about $50 and make it just as nice. So I'm going to do one on the seats of how to do that. We're going to have some new cool stuff coming up here on assembling this bug. I'm looking at another bus maybe. I talked to somebody or emailed them, and looks like it might be a good candidate, and we'll do some more on a complete restoration of a bus, which I think you guys would like that too. So anyway, the 61, it's the same car. Anyway, we'll be doing some videos today on some more stuff.